Elliot Kleinberg, and this is Something Went Horribly Wrong, a blog about bad writing and how to fix it. Segment 28, Misplaced Modifiers. Now, on a Saturday morning in February of 1974, I was a high school senior in a Miami classroom sitting for the college level examination program, CLEP, test. I would pass it, allowing me to enter college as a sophomore. Sweet. That morning, I came across a test question that actually caused me to start laughing. The people taking the test around me probably figured I'd snapped. But if you've been paying attention to our column on bad writing, we suspect you'll giggle at this as well. Encased in lucite, a student can study a bug closely. Now, this, of course, is a marvelous example of the infamous misplaced modifier. We wonder if the test makers threw it in on purpose to see who would snicker. We dealt with a version of this common grammar misstep when we tackled only. It creates an optic the writer definitely did not want, and one that sparks chortles among the horribly wrong team. A student encased in lucite? Help! Here's more. Number 1, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. Now, this is the great Groucho Marx line, followed by, how it got in my pajamas, I'll never know. Number 2, after shooting at 10 people, police caught the gunman in the woods. The police shot at 10 people? No. Number 3, the policeman shot a man with an AR-15. Was that really necessary, officer? Of course, the cop didn't have the AR-15. You should say, the policeman shot a man who was brandishing an AR-15. Number 4, he almost beat his girlfriend to death. What if he almost beat his girlfriend to death, but she got out a window before he could touch her? That's not what happened here. So you say, sadly, he beat his girlfriend almost to death. Number 5, after roasting for 3 hours, we turned off the oven. Well, better than a day at the beach. You should say, after roasting the turkey for 3 hours, we turned off the oven. Number 6, siblings were reunited after 20 years apart at Walmart. Trapped wandering separate aisles for 2 decades? The horror! You should say, after 20 years apart, siblings are reunited at Walmart. Number 7, having hung on the mantle for decades, Lord Satir fired the shotgun. All those years Lord Satir dangled from the mantle. How about Lord Satir fired the shotgun that had hung on the mantle for decades? Number 8, Elton John wrote the opening lines to Candle in the Wind, flying to New York on the back of his boarding pass. Well, was the boarding pass on a miniature flying carpet? No, we don't think so. He wrote the opening lines to Candle in the Wind on the back of a boarding pass. Kim Eng was named general manager of the Marlins, the first woman to ascend to the top post in a baseball operation department. Of course, the Marlins are not the first woman. It's an easy fix. General manager of the Marlins, making her the first woman. Number 10, he died after injuring his head in a fall while going down steps and was hospitalized. Hospitalizing a dead man seems a little moot, don't you think? This was just an inadvertent anachronism. You should say he had injured his head in a fall while going down steps and later died at a hospital. Number 11, former cop charged with the murder of George Floyd in court. He killed George Floyd in a courtroom? No. How about former cop charged in murder of George Floyd is in court? One word changes everything. Number 12, Meghan Markle made his first public appearance Tuesday since giving birth wearing Givenchy. She gave birth wearing Givenchy? Wish I could have seen that. Next time, bad ads. I'm Elliot Kleinberg. Visit www.ekfla.com. That's ekfla.com.